Hi there, Karina here, your Lucid Living coach. I wanted to do a video on the new moon in Pisces that's happening this Saturday, March 13th at 2:21 a.m. Yes. New moon in Pisces happening at 23 degrees. This is a 5, my friends. That means that there is lots of change that is going to occur. And I want to say, I hope that you are heart-centered. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, my name's Karina. I am an intuitive transformational astrologist and life coach, and I'm here to give you the energetic weather for this new moon that's happening this weekend. Super excited about this. This is going to be feeling like a new beginning. All week has been super busy and also lots of shifts going on, lots of scares, and a lot of reconnections and a lot of diving deep within. We're trying to figure out what the hell we want. We've been in this COVID situation for a while. Things are starting to open up again. We have the vaccine. Now what? We're trying to blend two worlds, the old world and the new world. We are in the blending hybrid stage. What do we want to manifest? What we did before and what we did during COVID needs to now blend together. So let's say personally, I was doing workshops and readings in real life, in person. During COVID, I was doing it all online, doing videos. Now we're going to combine these two energies. Okay. Let me talk a little bit about Pisces. Pisces is a mutable water sign. It is the last sign of the zodiac. This means this is the endings. This is the very end of winter. It's the point between the end and the beginning. So if you're seeing a lot of 000s, 111s, 555s, and 999s, you're not far off. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Because what happens during the ending? The hidden, okay? This is the unconscious. Things are coming to the surface. Dreams are more prevalent. They are more remembered. We can be getting information in our dreams, receiving visions, as well as feeling other people's energy that is around us. This could be hard, okay? Pisces is the ocean where we are the rivers, okay? So there's no boundaries here. It's boundaryless, if that makes sense. So there's probably a lot of people reaching out, you're networking, you're communicating, you're talking, you're really close with your friends and your family, and you're lacking boundaries. Okay. So this is the time when we have to start putting up our boundaries. We can be drained. We could be tired. We could be feeling like giving up. We could be feeling and asking ourselves, what are we doing and why are we doing it? This is all a part of the energy that's going on. There is going to be a huge shift and a transformation come Sunday morning. You might have seen your life one way, and when you wake up, you might see your life in a completely different way. This is the new moon in Pisces. It's mutable. Anything could happen. Everything is changing, as well as our emotions are changing about certain things that we're doing, or certain people, or certain jobs, or certain projects that we're doing. It is the wrap up. If you want a new beginning and it done right, you want to wrap up any old projects or anything like that. It's a great time for meditation. It's a great time to get a full night's rest. It's a great time to go into your workshop. and start manifesting the things that you desire and what you want. Also, doing art. Doing art is the best way to transmute harder energies and emotions that we're all dealing with right now. Some things can be resurfacing from the past. We could be realizing what we want to make happen and get done, but we could be feeling that like there's things holding us back, whether that's situational, emotional, past roots, let's just say, the way that we were raised, old beliefs, old thought patterns, old people, and not old like elderly people because we love them, right? But they do represent the old world. So we want to be considering the new way that we're doing things. We want to manifest something great for our lives. And sometimes our insecurities and our self doubts could be holding us back. So, with that being said, push those aside and commit, commit to moving forward in the life that you desire and the life that you deserve. Now, with Neptune and Venus so close together, we're talking a 1 degree orb. They're sitting with one another in Pisces, along with the sun and the moon at 23 degrees. So we have the sun, the moon, Mercury, or Neptune, and Venus all sitting together. What does this mean? This means that we're not really seeing things clearly. We could not, it's a great time. Okay. Don't get me wrong. It's a great time to connect in a romantic way. It's a great time to spend time with the people that we love. Okay. But if it's someone new, you might have your rose colored glasses on. You might not even be seeing it correctly or them correctly. So you want to make sure that you're grounded in reality. And I suggest if you'd like to ground, hematite's great to ground, patchouli, any kind of earth cedar type essential oil smells, as well as eating grounding foods like potatoes and beets. Ground. You could even take off your shoes and put your feet in some dirt because, or try to see things the way that they are, not the way that you want things to be. That's very important right now, too. Now, because we're so empathetic and compassionate and we're feeling more like the feminine energy of wanting to like heal and protect and care for people right now, there is darker energies that will take advantage of that. So just to be mindful, make sure that you're not being taken advantage of by salespeople, or energy vampires, or people that don't appreciate you. The people that will take as much as they can take. Okay. So that's just a little forewarning, as well as addictions. If you have an addictive personality, make sure that you're staying away from the people and the environments and the situations that might trigger you to want to go back and relapse in any kind of drug or addiction. It looks like Ceres is conjunct Chiron in Aries. Okay, so Chiron is the wounded healer, and Aries is healing our ego, and Chiron is birthing something new. Ooh, birthing something new in our ego. So let's just say that our ego can get in the way of a lot of things in this life that we really want. Okay, so if it's someone that you really want, let's just say someone that you think is out of your league or not, like, I don't know, too good for you, right? And you have a chance to be with them because they like you or they're into you. But your ego stops you because you're afraid to get hurt. You're afraid that they're going to abandon you or reject you. These aspects are changing within us as a humanity, which is kind of cool. So, also another thing that you would usually fight about because of your ego, like arguing with someone just to be right, when you start to notice that you are just letting it roll off your little duck feathers, then you know that Chiron and Sirius is working for you. Um, yeah, because there is definitely a dance happening with this aspect and Mars and Saturn. So a lot of past karma is being worked out, and we're stepping into what we are, what our gifts are. So whatever we've really worked hard towards, we're starting to see the fruits of our labor, which is great. This new moon is a promising new moon. I promise you that. Mars is coming up to the North Node. Pretty soon, we're going to really see destiny play out in the stars and in our lives here in the 3D matrix. I'm super excited. So I thought that because it's Pisces season, I'm going with the flow. I didn't prepare this video at all. I pulled up the chart and I'm just going and channeling the energy of what's going on. If you really like the way I did this video, please comment, like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the bell little bell so you get notified anytime that I upload a video to get more information. I think it's very important for our evolution of our soul to really know and be prepared for what's in front of us so we don't get blindsided by stuff, and to really like keep us on the path and the purpose and working with the energies that are outside of ourselves. So I'm going to have a little sippy whippy because it is Pisces and Pisces rules spirits. I know this isn't hard alcohol, but it is wine and I deserve it. I've been working hard and doing a lot, connecting with my friends and family. Okay, so I thought this was appropriate for my background because it is a painting that I had painted of a dream that I had. So this was a face within a face within a face within a face within a face. And it's like eternal. We are all connected. We are all one. No matter what color that we all are connected to the divine, to the universe, to God and Goddess. And I woke up from my dream and I painted this. I am going to create merch for this one because I love this piece. I think it's very pretty. I thought that I would also pull a card for a wrap up. So if you'd like to hear a card reading, stick around. Pisces. Pisces. I'm going to do Alice in Wonderland, and then I'll do an animal spirit, and then maybe a hero. Alice in Wonderland. She's my girl. Dude, have you ever looked on Alice in Wonderland? Look on Netflix and what other ones? Amazon Prime, maybe movies. There are so many Alice in Wonderland movies. Like I found a silent film of Alice in Wonderland, like back in the, I don't know what it was, the 20s or something. It was a silent film, and it was super awesome and creepy all at the same time. They were like in costumes and she was chasing the white rabbit. All right, so get a hold of yourself. Oh, that's it. That's the one. There's all kinds that fell, but that was the one that was facing up. So I'll take that. And it's number 2. 2 in astrology is not only partnerships, but our value in partnerships. And I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure and change. The pause before action. And I'd like to say that this is really relevant because we're in winter, okay? We're stepping into spring. Okay? So the difference between Pisces and Aries is Pisces is underneath the ground. So let's say we planted our seed underneath the ground. This is the unconscious, okay? That's Pisces. When Aries season comes, this is the hardest part right now that we're going through. The 20th is when the sun will pop into Aries, which will be the release. Okay. So when a seed and a bud is trying to break through the surface of the earth, that is the hardest. So, right? Okay. So the hardest part was the birthing, right? Because it's painful and you're trying to break the surface. And once it breaks, it feels free. That's Aries, free to be and be yourself and go for it. Okay. So that's what we're in. So I just wanted to remind you of that. Ready to adventure, Alice was beginning to get very tired of sitting by her sister on the bank and of having nothing to do. Once or twice she had peeped into the book her sister was reading, but it had no pictures or conversations in it. And what is the use of a book, thought Alice, without pictures or conversations? There are points in our life where everything seems quite perfect. Things are calm, all is well, and we are comfortable, sheltered, easy in ourselves, and in the relationships we have. There is, in short, nothing at all wrong. Then why, oh, why can we not feel satisfied? This is because free spirits grow regardless amongst too much sameness. Much as we find Alice and you, dear reader, at this time, while she ought to be enjoying an afternoon beneath the trees in late summer, Alice is actually a little fretful and restless. She wants more adventure, to explore and to reach out beyond the comforts of her current existence. This is a This is the very point you are at. She's good. You will decide whether or not to enter into and enjoy all you have and have been given. There is nothing at all wrong with embracing that. Or, as you will know from Alice, this could be the point at which you begin to wonder whether this is the place from where you need to explore, stretch, or jump. At a small part, the part of you is tired with the tidy and comfortable and repetitive. You would rather the adventurous, where you will learn more of who you truly are. Then you will, in this in between state of sameness, and people who never ask questions and are content never to go beyond the comforts of their current life. You, dear reader, want more. This card tells you that very soon you will choose. You will have an unprecedented opportunity for adventure. I'm so sick of that word. Unprecedented times, unprecedented this, unprecedented that. Okay, I just need to vent a little bit. It is your decision, but I think I know what you will choose when the moment of change arrives, just in time to save you from the numbness of too much habit and repetition. This is the very edge of change. Prepare yourself. And the deviation for this card is a longing for excitement, wonder at what is meant to take place next. Someone who is comfortable but vaguely dissatisfied. Be ready for a challenge and for new experiences. That is definitely a good card. And I'd say we probably had this card back in January or February of 2020, right? Right before the crazy corona in the United States. And now we're having it again because we seem to be doing the same thing and not moving very far for very long, and definitely not very fast, right? So we all want change. We all want revolution, revelation. We all want forward momentum. We're ready to go and tackle the world. We've been in our stupid little houses. I mean, lovely houses, but far too long. All right, what animal? Should we do the animal long reading or short reading? Let's ask the crystal ball. I won this at the arcade in Nevada. It's a magic ball. All right, so let's see. Should we go with the shorter deck or the longer deck? So it's a yes or no question. Should we do the longer deck? Chances aren't good. Okay, we'll do the shorter deck. New moon in Pisces for the collective for this weekend. There it is. The spider. Whoa. You know what? I love spiders for the reason that um, they're very meticulous about their work. They know that it is a process. And we have been in the process of this evolution and change in awakening the collective and stepping into our purpose, our divinity, because life is short here on earth and we're not here very long, especially with the magnetic pole shift and the crazy weather. Like the process is long for what we're working towards and where we're trying to get, but eventually we're going to get there, right? The web will be made and someone might go and destroy it. And then we have to build another house. But it's not particularly the destination, but it's the journey and the evolution of this spider's little existence and soul that counts and matters. So I just like to say that. Spider. Yeah. There's very little stability in the new world. You have to rest to level up. I have a blog that I wrote, the tips and tricks on being in the new world, pretty much, on my WordPress. If you go to my Instagram, the link is in my bio. I have a link tree to all my little connections if you're interested in reading it. But I have a lot of good tips and tricks for surviving in the new world. All right, so the spider, creator of prosperity through life's work and dharma. The spider is an ingenious creator. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of dharma into a vast intrinsic web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard work, but the spider neither tires nor becomes impatient. The card reminds us creativity is everywhere. Be process oriented rather than results oriented. And soon your work becomes like the weaving of a magical, priceless tapestry. Abundance flows. So you know when the spider energy is in balance, when you're feeling appreciative and enthusiastic and prosperous. And then you know when the spider energy is out of balance, when it's discouraged, tired, or forlorn. And how to bring it into balance if you are out of balance is playful creativity. So I think that's what I'm going to do. This is the part of my creativity right here, like doing readings, doing astrology readings, doing card readings, doing YouTube videos. Like that is a part of my creative and painting. And I think I'm gonna paint and make some bracelets. I think I'm gonna make some bracelets, and then I definitely want to paint soon. I think I will pull one tarot. Oh, not from that deck. I just dropped it all. Wow. I see the Fool and the Sun card though. That's pretty dope. I'll get my other deck. Where is it? I lost my other tarot deck. That's weird. My holographic one. I don't know. Maybe I should just shuffle from what's here or look up the Fool and the Sun. All right. New Moon in Pisces. Oh, oh, why does everything want to come out? I saw the Star card too. I think I want to do. Okay. Collective, one card, full. New Moon in Pisces. Come on. Give me one card. That's all I want. Yo. Ooh. I'm just going to pick them up. Nothing wants to come out. It's either nothing or everything, right? Pisces season. Floppy as fuck. I don't care. It's just the way it's flowing. And the thing about Pisces is about like it's about being in peace with the ebb and flow that life brings, because life isn't perfect and we go through highs and lows, like dropping the whole deck. The Sun card again. It might be the Sun card, but I'll let it pick itself again. Why not? So I'm going to shuffle it. Picked up the whole deck, and let's do this again. It's just literally a part of this new moon, because we're gonna fall short. We're gonna fuck shit up. Shit's gonna get real and crazy, and it's gonna send us on a different path. And that's okay, because we're ready for change, right? And there's the Star card. Saw that already too. All right, so one card for the collective for this new Pisces. One more time, and then I'll pick from the top. All right, so this one was facing upward, the Five of Swords. And then I'll just show. We have the Lovers, definitely has to do with Gemini. Mars is in Gemini, the North Node's in Gemini. So this is definitely about moving towards balancing the masculine and feminine aspects of herself, letting go of ego. Gemini is the left brain, but it's a yang energy. So it's androgynous. Okay. So it is mutable. We can be heading in any direction that we don't know of, especially with the twin flame journey. We could be thinking that it's going one way and it goes another way. Okay. This is about commitment, mutual, and it's about marriage. Okay. So the other one that I got is the moon card upside down, which is about our illusions and our inner truths and reevaluation. We are reevaluating something in our life that has to do with our emotions. This is about how we view the world as well. And because the sun and the moon are sitting together, our masculine and feminine energy are coming together, but also Neptune and Venus is involved. So we are not seeing things clearly right now. As this moon, on Monday, I think we're going to get a better idea. But Saturday morning, we're going to get what it is that we are, what we are committing to. Let's just say that. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. So we have these two. So this is the first card, and this is the second card. It definitely has to do with a battle. Okay. This is not an easy transit, but this is about providing a wealth and balancing our wealth. So our wealth, this could be in currency, or this could be in spiritual abundance. This could be a wealth of knowledge that we're sharing with other people. But this card is asking us to share information. Okay. And it could be sharing information with how we feel about someone, a lover. Okay. This is about coming together and sharing the abundance of love and money and like taking care of those in need. Okay. And then the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is about conflict. Okay. There needs to be a conversation to solve the problems, even as a group. Okay. There's going to be people that are going to disagree with the way that you feel. Okay. They might not agree with the person that you're choosing, the career that you're choosing, the life that you're choosing, but ultimately you have to make yourself happy. And sometimes there's people that are in need for you coming together with a certain someone to make abundance for not only you, but the collective. And you're definitely going to come up to people or someone not happy, arguments, stuff like that. But it also might be your twin. Sometimes you have to lay everything out on the table, all the cards on the table, like all these cards, right? And you have to be able to explain yourself. Okay, explain yourself and your emotions and how, you know, it was hard to see eye to eye. There was some inner truth that were revealed about your connection and how much that you love and miss that person, right? And and in reaching out, that's letting go of your ego, which Chiron is in Aries, which is healing our egos, to be able to come forth, to even say, look, I fucked up and I feel horrible. And sometimes an argument might come of that. but it's an argument that's actually going to solve a problem, to clear the air, to create more togetherness with your friend, your family, your lover, your twin, because there is a lot of people in need that can use a good example. Okay. So I'll end on that note. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing and belling my videos. And I have merch available. I have all the links below. If you would like a private reading from me, I do transit readings. If you've never had your birth chart done, I do birth chart readings. I also could do half and half, a little bit about your birth chart and a little bit about what I see is the most important coming up for you in this energy to prepare you. And then I follow it up with some clarifiers with my oracles and my tarot. So yeah, I totally love and appreciate every single one of you. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope it was helpful, because Pisces is the ending and it's not easy. Birthing a child is not easy. So Pisces season is right before the head crowns. So if you get what I'm saying, not very easy, but we're all in this together, and connecting and coming together as friends, family, and lovers makes things so much better. All right. Peace out. Your lucid living coach, Karina. Oh, yeah. And I just launched my book, Break Free for Peace, Love, and Unity. It's available on my website, www.lucidlivingmovement.com. You can get it either on the Kindle for $10, or you could wait and be the first to have the book. And I think that's going to be for around 20. But those are being printed. I'll let you know. Super excited. Great content. Lots of tips and tricks on how to be more unifying and awesome in peace. And then I also have my book that I launched the following year, Break Free to Stand in Your Power. If you need a little push and shove to get you where you need to go, that's a great book. All of us authors are leaders, and we've had to break free from a lot to stand in our power. So yeah, check it out. Love you guys.